A huge night at a great stadium. We're here at the Siro. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And we've got Champions League semi-final first leg action coming right up for you. It's Inter up against Sporting.
Well, this is what the Champions League is all about. Some of the world's best players, two excellent teams and a great stadium. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Titolare dell'Inter per questa sfida, il numero 24 il numero 36 Matteo.
The Inter starting lineup. Alessandro Bastoni plays with Francesco Acerbi in central defence. Henrik Mkhitaryan starts alongside Marcelo Brozovic in the centre of midfield. And in attack, Edin Dzeko starts alongside Lautaro Martinez. Lineup for Sporting.
Well, they're playing with a 5-2-3, as we can see it here. But I think at times we'll see one of the centre-backs stepping forward into midfield, just to make sure they don't get outnumbered in that central area.
And underway now in this Champions League semi-final first leg. Poor pass under no real pressure. Dzeko. Brozovic. Martinez. Martinez. Can he take the chance? Well, it didn't really go according to the script, did it?
Well, the less said about that, the better, because that's a really poor attempt in the end.
Nuno Santos. Now with Trincao. Hidemasa Morita. And he takes it away. Barella. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Foul there, free kick awarded. Well, the referee electing not to show him the yellow card, Stuart.
And I think it's the right decision. It is a foul, but it doesn't deserve a card.
Well, sadly, you've got to say, it all went horribly wrong for him.
Well, he backed his technique. Unfortunately, on this occasion, it let him down badly. That's a poor effort.
Well, Well, it's always worthwhile tracking the progress of Lautaro Martinez. He can be highly influential. Stuart, what might we see from him?
I would describe him as majestic when he's playing at his best. He glides past defenders. He's got that ability to run with the ball into open space. He can pick out a pass. He can wriggle out of tight situations. He's the most creative player on the field today.
And giving the ball away. Martinez. Now, what can Inter do from this position? Barella. Excellent defending. And it's a quality pass. Now the attack fizzled out. And Sporting will get the throw. And it's gone behind for the corner. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. Dumfries. The ball with Martinez. And it's with Dumfries. Now Dzeko. Can they create something from here? Over the touchline for what will be an Inter throw. Will he play it in? And he read it well defensively. Martinez. On to Mkhitaryan. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. Chermiti. Martinez. Dzeko. The ball with Martinez. Read it superbly to take back possession. Dzeko. Sporting using width to good effect. Chermiti. Barella. And it's with Dumfries. Martinez. Barella has it. Moving the ball effectively, looking for the right moment. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. Barella. Dzeko. Mkhitaryan. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Edwards. Chermiti. Now with Edwards. Hidemasa Morita. Well, a bad pass it was. Dzeko. Brozovic. The ball with Martinez. And Inter might be able to cash in here. Dzeko. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Chermiti. Pedro Gonçalves. On to Trincao. Inacio. Hidemasa Morita. Well, no stopping him. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Martinez. Barella. Now potential danger. Well, they couldn't quite muster a real threat. They've got it now, what can they do? Martinez was always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Pedro Gonçalves. Morita. An incisive pass. He just needs to stay level-headed there. Couldn't beat the keeper, unfortunately for him.
Well, I think that's a bad miss. He just never looked convincing as he went through there.
Well, the referee took note of the earlier infringement, and a booking it is now. And the keeper dicing with danger. Well, not troubling the goalkeeper at all there.
And from that sort of distance, you should be troubling the goalkeeper. Technique let him down there.
Oh, judgment error by the keeper. Well, they've won the ball back quickly. It has to be! And he's missed the opportunity to net the opening goal.
Well, it should be 1-0, Derek. You can see how frustrated he is with himself.
Goodness, what's the keeper doing? Oh, body in the way, crucially. Alessandro Bastoni. Dzeko. Martinez. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Oh, and nearly on target, not quite though.
Yeah, very nearly, but the goalkeeper had it covered. It wasn't really a great effort.
Edwards on the offensive. And still pressing. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Barella. Dzeko. The ball with Martinez. And we saw the situation developing. Well, possession ceded. Barella. And it's with Dumfries. Dzeko. Now with Martinez. Crossing opportunity. Dzeko. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Putting his body on the line. Oh, foul play, says the referee. Slipshod passing. Martinez. And it's with Dumfries. Barella. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Henrik Mkhitaryan. Dzeko. And it's with Dumfries. Well, the first 45 minutes have come and gone here at the San Siro.
You might say he'll be happy with some aspects of his performance so far, but not every aspect, Stuart.
Well, he's struggled to have any real impact on the game. I think if they are to kick on in the second half, it's key that he sees a bit more of the ball, and hopefully with that, he can start to put that back line under a bit more pressure.
And underway now in this Champions League semi-final first leg. Martinez. Can he take the chance? Well, it didn't really go according to the script, did it? Chermiti. Well, not troubling the goalkeeper at all there.
And from that sort of distance, you should be...
It has to be! And he's missed the opportunity to net the opening goal.
Well, it should be 1-0, Derek. You can see how frustrated he is with himself.
Second half of this Champions League semi-final first leg underway. Dzeko. On to Barella. Looking for that final pass, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Well, tremendous block. Mkhitaryan. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Pedro Gonçalves. Oh, lovely ball. Can they forge ahead? Still a chance. And a goal! Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that.
Well, the initial save is a good one, as you can see, but unfortunately it dropped straight to an opponent. A bit unlucky, really.
Well, then to restart the game, it's going to be interesting to see how they reply to that setback. Henrik Mkhitaryan. Brozovic. Inter in a position of menace. It comes to absolutely nothing. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Ball's gone. Chermiti. On the ball, Bastoni. Mkhitaryan. Now Dzeko. Federico Di Marco. The ball with Martinez. Henrik Mkhitaryan. Chance to do damage. Well, that's a well-timed pass. Oh, couldn't pull them level.
Well, they certainly should be level. That was a great opportunity to score.
Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Dzeko. And he keeps going. Martinez. Now Mkhitaryan. Dzeko. And a decent save. Full credit.
Well, can they draw level here? The crowd certainly think so.
And deciding to go short with this one. Acerbi. Well, putting it wide from there. A pity, really. So a half an hour remaining. Foul there. Free kick awarded. Nice switch of play. Not a good pass. Oh, could be. And the keeper getting across to stop it. And it is substitution time at this juncture. Not just from one side, but from both. Now sending it in. And first-class defending, cleared off the line. Splendid tackle, and the outcome is a corner here. Over it comes, and a bit short with the clearance. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Matteo Darmian. The ball with Martinez. Vital interception, the danger was very real. Pedro Gonçalves. Bellerin, a real opening now. No hiding from the fact that they really should have extended their lead.
Well, that was a poor miss. Could they come to regret that?
So making the substitution now. Morita. Teammates available. But they took care of the situation defensively.
Well, it's going to be a great finish here. These Inter fans are certainly ramping up the atmosphere now. They're surely going to get another chance before the end.
And he was in the right place to intercept. Barella. Barella. Mkhitaryan. A bit sloppy in possession. Lukaku. Now Correa. Lukaku. Correa. And back with Lukaku. Barella. Now with Lukaku. Going for the dink. A gift for any goalkeeper. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Chermiti. Now with Edwards. Morita. Pedro Gonçalves. Now, let's see what they can do here. Oh, great defending. Martinez. Lukaku. Now Brozovic. Well, he's given us away. Inacio. Chermiti. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Lukaku. Matteo Darmian. Time and the scoreline against Inter, but they're not out of this. Crossing opportunity. Mkhitaryan. Now with Barella. And reading it absolutely superbly. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. And he read it well, intercepting it.
Well, not long left now, but these Inter fans are driving their team on to get this equaliser. I'm sure they get one more big chance before the end, but can they take it?
They're certainly allowing their opponents to come onto them. The cross is on. And the keeper deals with the danger. Well, punched clear. And the keeper not thinking it through. He's protecting it well. Lukaku. Lukaku! Well, knocked on the target. The keeper seemed to have it covered.
Well, he did seem to have it covered, but it's not a bad effort, though. He really did strike it well.
And Sporting with the ball again. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. And possession given away.
And out for a throw-in, just misfiring with the pass. Barella. Mkhitaryan. And that was simply miles off target.
Well, I think he's right to go for power, but he's made the wrong connection, and it's really poor technique in the end.
Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. They get forward, but time is very much against them here. Martinez. Really good interception. This might be ideal for the counter. And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. Not the best challenge, free kick. Alessandro Bastoni. It's with Acerbi. Barella. Martinez. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Roshinha. Lost possession. Lukaku. Can they fashion something? They need a goal. Brozovic. This could square the game. And saved by the keeper. And so the referee confirms that this first leg is officially over. Just what the away fans were hoping for. Now they've got to hold their nerve when the action moves to their patch next time round.
Well, at this stage of the tournament, you'd take any lead going into that second leg. I tell you what, though, this tie is far from over. Very little to split between the two sides, and it's set up perfectly for round two.
Well, really no complaints whatsoever about his performance in this game, Stuart.
Well, I enjoyed watching him today. His work rate, skill and movement were excellent, and he fully deserved to score that winning goal.
Martinez. Can he take the chance? Well, it didn't really go according to the script, did it?
Well, the less said about that, the better.
Well, not troubling the goalkeeper at all there.
And from that sort of distance, you should be.
It has to be. And he's missed the opportunity to net the opening goal.
Well, it should be 1-0, Derek. You can see how frustrated he is with himself.
Can they forge ahead? Still a chance. And a goal! Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that. Oh, that's a well-timed pass. Oh, couldn't pull them level.
Well, they certainly should be level. That was a great opportunity to score.
Now Mkhitaryan. Dzeko. And a decent save. Full credit.
Well, can they draw level here? The crowd certainly think so.
Acerbi. Well, putting it wide from there. A pity, really. Oh, could be. And the keeper getting across to stop it. And it's Bellerin. A real opening now. No hiding from the fact that they really should have extended their lead. He's protecting it well. Lukaku!
Well, not on the target. The keeper seemed to have it covered.
Well, he did seem to have it covered, but it's not a bad effort, though.